Alright guys, it is Saturday, September the 29th at 10:39 a.m. As you can see, here's the Nikon. I chose not to open it until um, until after I was done uploading the video that I just uploaded. That one was titled Canon blah 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 camera review, and I forgot to put a space. I'll edit that in a second on the title. The reason is because I am probably never okay. Some things in life. Just so you guys know, some things in life I see are worth buying. Some things in life I just don't think are, for the prices that people are charging. So like an iPhone, I don't think it's worth $700. Okay, I don't care if you're buying it outright or whatever, or why the reason is. I just don't think the value of the phone should be more than $50 or even less, actually. But I mean, Apple brand, fine, 100. But even just to rent to own, basically, that's what I call it when you sign a contract for 3 years. I think it's really a ripoff. You have to pay 150, and then you still gotta pay them like $50 a month. So anyway, this is one of those things why I bought two kinds of cameras. I bought one that was a thinner one. I liked it because it was thin, but because the demo didn't have a battery, and then it had that security stuff on it, I couldn't tell how heavy the camera was. But I like the price. I like the Canon's price. The reason is because, I don't know how good the quality of a camera is nowadays. I know that long time ago you could get tape recorders when you were in elementary school. When I was in elementary school, which was over 25 years ago, the tape recorders with a really long, looks like a VHS, is really long, and they were made to last like for years. Okay, the cassette tape players nowadays that you buy, they probably, if you're lucky, if you're really good with it, it'll last you like 10 years. But if you're just like a tiny bit rough with them, they might last like a couple years. Like, things just weren't made to last. And so as for this thing was $359 originally. I bought it, and then I went to my own store and I saw it for $349. $359, sorry. It was $369 regular. I saw it for $359. So I took a photo of it, of the price tag, on the shelf with the boxes they had in stock, and I took it back to Future Shop and got a price match, so they gave me $12 off. Same with the Canon. It was on for $199.98 at Best Buy, which is next door to them. Future Shop and Best Buy were next door in the same mall. They're on opposite corners of the mall parking lot. So I took a photo of that one with the proof of inventory, and I took it back to Future Shop, and I got another $12 off for that one. So I got a total of $25 off just by walking around. But the thing is, I didn't want to originally get prices and then go shop, because I didn't know what I wanted. And I spent like a good 2 hours in the store at Future Shop before they told me, oh, by the way, when I wanted to go buy this JVC camcorder, it was on for the same price as this Nikon. They're like, oh, that one's out of stock. I'm like, after 2 hours, and I finally debated and figured out, okay, I'll fork over the extra 100, because I was only planning on getting that one, right? I wasn't planning on getting this expensive one. So I thought, okay, for 60 something dollars more, that's how I justified it. I thought, okay, fine. But, so when I looked at the Nikon, I finally said, okay, this is another one I had in mind. This is the one I actually looked at online. Do you even have it in stock? Because if you don't, I'm not even going to look at it. There's no point, right? It's clearing out. They're not on clearance, but they're not going to get any more inventory. So whatever they got is what they got. The only other store that had the JVC was one in Kamloops and one in Kelowna. I'm not going to either of these places, ever. I don't drive, and I don't think buses go up there. Not the transit bus. So it was out of the question. So they said, oh yes, we have lots of this. We have 4 of these in stock. Can you imagine? These things are like $400, and they got like 4 of them in stock. But anyway, I got good discount. So I never opened it until now. I did look inside. I didn't take any of it out, though. I just looked at it. This is the only thing I looked at. I'm not quite sure what the hell this is. It's some sort of dealer's record, but I guess that's useless. See, this is what I don't like. You notice how it's all dark now? I have to touch the screen and then probably wait a few seconds, and now it brightens up. Before, when I touch the screen and hold, it would just brighten up already. So there's a manual, and I can already see a sliver of a CD there. So I will not open a CD until I know that I'm keeping it. But obviously I don't have very many choices. Mind you, I don't have to keep this. I can buy a different camera. If I'm going to pay $400, I can go with quite a few different cameras. I don't have to go with the Nikon. It's just that out of all the demos that were working, some of the demos don't even work. They don't have power. So I like this. It's a strap. What else do they got? This is nice. I got a lens. I asked them if there was a lens cap because I wasn't planning on buying a bag because the bags were like, cheapest one was like $20. And the most expensive one was like, I don't know, over 100. So I don't know why there's a tiny wrist strap because you can't hold this camera with a wrist strap or whatever this is for. Oh, it might be for the lens cap. I think my mom's one has a little hangy thing. My mom has a camera that's similar to this. I don't know if it's a Nikon though. I'll have to ask her once I decide to declare that I bought this to her. Like, I'm not going to tell her right away. So I don't know what this thing is. I think it's just a USB. These, I absolutely hate these because I always get these things in wrong, even though they're all color-coded. I really like HDMIs because they're brainless. They only goes into one slot on your computer and the other one goes into your device and you can't get it wrong. But, yeah. I'm guessing this is the battery. Looks like a battery, yeah. And then, this must be my charger. Yep. Very nice. Very compact. I like that. Okay, so that's all that crap. Ow, I very scraped my hand here twice. I'm putting it all back because I don't want to lose anything. I actually haven't seen the camera without all the stupid stuff that they put on it. I'm not sure if I can do it with the left hand, so I just changed hands. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to put my phone down. Alright guys, sorry for that. Okay, so the camera's right here. You would think that for $400 they would have something a little more funky to wrap the camera in, but I guess that would cost more. Okay, so there's my camera. This is very pretty actually, but I'm not going to leave it open too long because I don't want fibers to get into the lens before I get the lens cap on it. That'll be the first thing I do. Obviously, I know that after you use it, there's always going to be some sort of fibers attracting to it. So I guess I got to use that spray or that brush thing. I don't know, one or the other. I do have the lens cleaner, but I'm afraid to spray it on the towel and wipe it because I'm worried that if I wipe it enough, it'll start getting dust on the corners. I'll have to look into that. I've never had a camera, so I actually don't know what I'm doing. So I will very, 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 very likely be reading this entire book. Not that half the stuff is going to make any sense to me, mind you, because I actually didn't understand what the specifications mean, any of it really, aside from the shockproof and freeze-proof, that stuff, which is why I bought 2 cameras. So I've already packed up the other one. I've already packed up the Canon. Which is right there. See, I just focused, and now it turns on. So you can see the delay in the Apple iOS update. They changed the app quite a bit. Usually it's instantaneous after I touch the screen and hold. So anyway, I've already packed it all up. I'm going to be returning that maybe today. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided. Because there's no rush. I have like about 30 days max, but then if I wait that long, then I'll have to pay it on my credit card and then wait for a refund, and I don't want to leave that money on the account. So if I really want to ensure that I get my money back, like credit-wise, before I have to pay the bill, before the credit cuts off, I should do it before the 10th. I should do my returns for stuff before the 10th because it takes a few days to process and all that. And just to be on the better safe than sorry side, my credit cards generally cut off between the 17th and the 23rd, usually. So if I just do it by the 10th, I'm totally ready, 1 week ahead. So that's what I plan to do. I might not do it today. It really depends because it's a real pain to go all the way out there, especially by bus. I could do it tomorrow, but tomorrow's Sunday, and if I do it tomorrow... Oh, is it Sunday tomorrow? I'm sorry. Is it? Yes. God, for a moment I thought today was Friday. No, if I go out tomorrow, then my mom's going to definitely know I bought a camera. I don't know. It's not a big secret. It's just probably not a good thing to tell her since she knows about the chinchilla cage thing, the boo-boo online that I'm disputing right now, which is like $400, so... Yeah, alright. I'll show you guys the pictures later.